Hey, what's up, you guys? How y'all doing today? I'm doing great. One thing I actually forgot to mention to y'all yesterday. Well, one, better quality camera. Got it. Found my camera. Two, better quality sound because my camera has better sound. So everything should be great now. We should be alright. Sorry for me looking like homeless and crappy and all that. Like, I know I'm just stuck at home. I'm working from home. I have nowhere to go. I don't have a car. I don't have a license. So I'm kind of stuck right now. But that's okay because things are going to get better. So there is one thing, like I said yesterday, that I didn't mention, a part of my crappy life, is that I broke my ankle. Yeah, unfortunately. That's really fun. So the reason my ankle is broken is because I don't like it. I've gained a few pounds and it is my goal to get back to where I was smaller because I do look ratchet. I look fatter in the face. Y'all maybe might not notice, but I do. But I was trying to exercise and I went hiking, and so I slipped off with all the rain that's been happening lately. I stepped on the side piece of this hill and I slipped, broke my ankle, and kept rolling and rolling into into the ditch till I finally, it was like 15 to 20 times that I rolled. But it was nothing but thorns. And oh my gosh, like they look a lot better now. But I mean, I have a cut here. I have all these cuts. Focus. Focus. There we go. All these cuts. These cuts. Like they're all over my freaking body. And that was fun. So I have crutches also, and I've never had crutches before, and they're literally a pain in the ass. I don't ever want to do this again. Not like I did it on purpose, but of course it was the one single time that I decided to go by myself and to do this alone. And of course, the one time I decided is when I broke my ankle. But all the other times when I was always with somebody else, I was perfectly fine. So that's my kind of luck. Life is great though, y'all. No matter what you're going through, life is great. The way I do it, the way I stick through, I fight. I'm a very strong fighter. I will admit that. Because of everything I've been through and still what I'm going through, and I'm just not giving up. So what I try to do each day, and I hope y'all can follow along with me because it really does help. It honestly does. And you might think it's ridiculous, or you might try it today and maybe tomorrow and it's not working for you. But just keep going with it and then it'll actually work for you. It's the smallest little things that happen each day. We always seem to point out the negatives, but when something's positive that happens to us, we don't point it out. And that's just natural for us to do as humans. So if you woke up today, be thankful that you're alive. If you can walk, be grateful that you can walk. If you don't have any medical problems, be grateful that you woke up without, any medical problems. You are living normally today. Did you wake up? Did you go to your car and start it? Be thankful that your car started. Like when you were driving down the road, when you brake, you slowed down and came to a stop. You didn't hit anyone. It's things like that that go so unnoticed in life that you're not pointing it out. And there's so much more positive in life than negative. It's because we point out only the negative moments in life. So it's like we might find one thing each day that was horrible about today, and we want to go and tell people about it. Of course, we all do. But that's one thing compared to hundreds of things that were positive that day that you just don't realize. You have to think and realize. So point out at least 3 things every day. And you know, you can keep a list. You can just point them out in your own head. Just keep that mentality, and over time you will actually become a lot better, a lot less stressed, a lot less depressed, and in general just making your life so much better than what it is. So y'all just try it. I know it seems ridiculous. I know most of y'all probably won't even do it, or like you'll forget about it. You might do it tonight and maybe forget about it for tomorrow and things like that. Put it in your calendar. It's so easy to go on your phone and just open your calendar and assign saying 3 good things each day, and make it notify you every day to do that. And that's it. Like, it's so simple to do that. So you're always reminded. And you're probably like, oh, it'll get annoying. Like, I don't want those notifications. Well, why? Why would it be annoying to think of the positives in your life? That doesn't make any sense to me. So you have full right to complain about the negatives, but don't let them affect you, because that's what's going to ruin you and ruin the way that you feel, and it also affects the people around you. So just focus on the positives. There's so many out there. And my last video, like, all I did was just complain so much, but I just had to throw everything out there to start for my first video so that everyone knew where I am, what's going on with me, and how much I struggle, because I'm going to keep focused and I'm going to keep doing this thing. I'm not going to give up, and y'all should never give up either. It doesn't matter how bad a situation is, just don't give up. Like, things will get better. And it's crazy because I'm sitting here almost wanting to be upset right now, but I'm holding it back because it's the first time I'm realizing, saying it out loud, how important things can be in life, and you just don't notice them. Because I even lost touch with those 3 things that I would talk about each day, the 3 positives. So I'm having to get back to that. And honestly, that's the only thing that's keeping me through right now. Because I can sit here and dwell on the negatives, and I have a lot every single day of my life. But what's the point of being stressed over something that you can't make better? It's something that you need to learn to control your emotions. Don't let what am I trying to say here? Like a single part of your day control the rest of how your day goes. Don't let that happen, because all it is you're letting that one thing control your feelings every single day. So you take control of your emotions. You don't let that affect you. You might be mad in the moment, but say, you know what? It honestly doesn't matter as much. And I know it's easier said than done, but you will actually learn from it, and it'll actually get a lot better. But it is one of those things that are easier said than done, but if you keep up with it, like, it's so much easier. And you sit here and, like, because you keep that mindset, you think back every single time and you remember what I'm saying, and you point out those 3 positives. Because why, in a situation as though you argued or got into a fight with somebody, it happens. Like, that's just life, that's society. We all hate everyone pretty much at some point in life. We all get into some kind of argument. It happens. But why let what that person did to you affect you so much to where they're controlling your emotions rather than you controlling theirs. Or not theirs, you controlling your own. Like, don't let somebody control your emotions. Somebody is being rude, disrespectful, mean, tearing you down. Like, okay, who cares? That I'm not going to let that affect me, because that means that I'm losing. I'm physically mad, stressed out, not happy, and that's allowing the person that affected me win. And being down about it and upset, what is that going to do? It's not going to help you. So why don't you just forget it and move on? It's it's so easy for me to say right now because I kept up that process. But I hope each and one of y'all keep doing it until it becomes a routine with y'all as well. And one of the biggest things, that pretty much all of us deal with is road rage. So it's almost like when someone cuts you off while going down the street, you can be so mad, so upset, but what is that going to change? The only thing it's changing is your reaction, that you're allowing them to control your emotion. Because they cut you off, like, screw you, you're mad about it, but don't let that go on for the rest of the day. Move on. Say, someone cut me off. It was so rude and disrespectful, but what am I going to do about it now? If I sit here and be mad all day, I'm only hurting myself instead of protecting myself moving forward past it. So that's pretty much my message for today, guys. Thank you for watching. I'll get better and better at this over time. Lighting is absolutely horrible right now. That's my main focus, is to be able to get better lighting. But thank you guys so much. Love y'all for listening, and y'all have a great day. Bye.